welcome to Yes Girl Hair Salon, where no hairstyle is too difficult, because yes, girl, we can do it. What's your name? Okay, do you have an appointment? No, that's okay. No appointment. Do you want to know about our specials that we're offering today? Okay. So we are offering a color special for $75. It's an all over one color, and if you don't like it, that's okay because we can do any color of the rainbow. Is that alright? Okay. Now, are you willing to let us do anything to your hair, or do you just want all over color that you know what you want? That's okay. Are you coming in for highlights or one color? Yes, girl. Of course. Okay. Alright, well then I'll put that in your new file. Yes. Okay. Alright, and what is your address we can keep on file? Okay. And what is a good phone number for you in case we need to reach you? Okay. Anything else we should know? Do you have any allergies? Any sensitivities? Okay. Now, I can see here that, correct, since you have not been here before, you'll be put with one of our color stylists. She's kind of a new girl, and she can tell you what we are going to offer you. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Are there any colors that you don't want in your hair? For instance, a lot of people don't like black because it can be a very harsh color. Okay. And is there really? Okay. I won't let your new stylist know. Now, is there any fashion color that you cannot have for work or things of that nature? You can always buy a wig. Yes, girl. Okay. Okay, I think I got everything your stylist needs to know. I will run you through everything, so let's get started. This is a new color we offer. It's called Go Getter Green. As you can see, it's a very powerful, kind of in-your-face fashion color. Now, this color does not suit everybody, but it does make eyes pop. This is more of a Kelly green. A lot of people assume this is a evergreen, which it's really not. Considering how light your hair is, this transformation would only take about an hour and a half, longer if you want styled. We could also do this cut because you do have the face frame for it. This is absolutely one of my favorite colors right now, besides my own color I have on my head. Yes, girl. It is, like I said, it's not for everybody, but it is always a fun color I do recommend. Do you have any questions? So when taking care of a fashion color, you always want to wash in cold water. Also, wash your hair every 2 to 3 days. Now, obviously, that's going to depend on if you're exercising or things of that nature. And if that's the case, then you really, really only need to put water through it, not so much wash it. Now, since green is a very bleedable fashion color next to red, I do highly recommend that you only use super cold water. because NYX Red, this one bleeds the most. Bleeding is just another term because fashion colors are semi-permanent, nothing more. No, do not get splat hair dye. It is the worst thing you can do for your hair. That's like putting henna on it. Like, no girl, just do not do it. I also would recommend this bobby cut. I think it would look absolutely beautiful with your face shape. Do you have any other questions? So the touch-up process is roughly 4 weeks. Now, again, that depends on how often you wash it, and that also depends on how much you're willing to maintain this, because these are not cheap colors to maintain. I completely understand. No, so the model here is just for display purposes, but this is a color that we do offer. Yes. So the girl who would be doing your color, her name is Kelly, like Kelly Color. I think that's from like a Tinkerbell series, if I'm not mistaken. No, I don't do colors. I just show off everything for the stylists. Yeah. Not feeling the green? That's okay. Let's move on to the other colors that we offer. So the other colors that we are currently offering is hot pink with what we call a cotton candy pink, along with a peekaboo purple. Now there is blonde underneath on this model, however, the stylist just didn't get to it for whatever reason. I'm not sure what her issue is. So because your hair is blonde, and your skin tone is very light, I do think this would be a good color combination. However, this is the only combination that we are offering for it at this point. Correct. It's the same thing with this fashion color. A little peekaboo in order to pop out and make people go, oh my gosh, do you have a third color under there? Yes, so this does look very blonde on camera, as you can tell. But it is hot pink and very pink. Do you have any questions? No, we can't make your hair magically this long. Again, this is just for display purposes. Obviously, my favorite color is pink right now. So the girl that would be doing your hair for this specific color, her name is Becky. She specializes in pinks and purples. The other girl specializes in blues and greens. Yes, these are the only colors that we are offering for $75. I'm not sure. Since I'm not the owner, I can't really say for certain. I completely understand. Would you like a more neutral palette? That color is only $50. I'm not sure, to be honest. Do you know of anybody that needs color like this? Because we're only offering it for like another day or two. Okay. You cannot swim with these colors. If you swim with any fashion color, the chlorine actually strips the hair and can make it fade in like 3 days. I'm like not even joking. Even purple shampoo would not help you. The chlorine strips the color in the pool, and then technically you would like bleed all over the place. Yeah, even wearing no water parks, no nothing to do with the pools. That's why if you're gonna do a fashion color, I would actually recommend doing it in the winter time. That way there's no pools, you only have to worry about getting your stuff right. You only have to worry about getting this all over your own shower or tub. Yeah. You would have to ask your color specialist. Yes, all the girls are licensed, bonded, and insured. Oh, I can't do it. They do it to me. Nope, not my specialty. I just walk everybody through the colors. Would you like to see a more neutral palette? Okay, let's do it. This is part of our neutral palette. This blonde is called Goldilocks Blonde here in the salon. As you can tell, it's a very ashy blonde. Now, the girl who would do your hair for this one, her name is Christina. She is not a color specialist, she is just a neutral specialist. Do you have any questions about her or this color? So, because these are not fashion colors, they last obviously twice as long. Actually, can be 4 times as long depending on where your hair color is, but since you are already light, it should not take long at all. Typically, a transformation like this takes a couple of hours. Yes. I do suggest, correct, purple shampoo is always good. Using it no more than twice a week. So Christina specializes in blondes only. That's just what she tends to gravitate towards, through no fault of her own. It's just what she likes to do. So this blonde is Goldilocks Blonde. Now, also depending on how often you will come back to us to get touch-ups done, depends on how fast your hair grows. So, typically 6 to 8 weeks is the natural time for touch-ups. For root touch-ups, I should say. And sometimes a lot of people just want their colors refreshed. So if you came back to us, the first total all-over color to get you to this, based on where you are now, would be $175. Correct. It is, but I don't control the prices. Christina works on her own schedule, as do all of our stylists. However, she does not work Mondays. Absolutely. Only if she's asking to. It is very beautiful, isn't it? You can swim with this color because it is a permanent color itself. However, if you are going to go in chlorine, I do not recommend getting your hair wet. And if you do, you need to use a purple shampoo after you go in any chlorinated water. It helps bring out the color and take out the chlorine. Yes. Not quite what you're looking for. Alright, let's move on. So the last color I'm going to show you that we offer in the salon right now, this is called Butterscotch. It's a mixture between blonde and like a honey brown, but that's just what we call it in this salon. So again, based off where your hair color is right now, this would take about 2.5 hours to get your color, to get your hair, this whole color all over your head. Now you do not have to use a purple shampoo on this because it's not a very blonde color, it's more of a brown. The girl who would be working on your hair for this color, who specializes in it, her name is Janet. Kind of like Janet Jackson, yes. Do you have any questions? Yes, she is licensed, bonded, and insured as well. Right. So again, this is a permanent color. It does not fade very quickly, unlike an ashy blonde per se. Correct. This is more of a softer, yeah, exactly. So Janet has 25 years of experience. She really only takes clients on a kind of a call-in basis, not so much walk-in basis like you. She does not really like bossy people, if that makes sense. She likes people that are open to new experiences and things that will enhance their natural beauty. Because she is not a blonde specialist, she's more of a brunette specialist, but she's always willing to do a color like this. She just had a girl 2 days ago like dance out of the salon this color, and she loved it. Now again, depending on your outgrowth from your roots, your touch-ups would be every 6 to 8 weeks with us. Correct. So with this particular color, you're probably looking at about the 150 to 175 range. Again, it all depends on the stylist. I'm just showing the colors. Do you know which color that you want? I completely understand fashion colors are not for everybody. Yeah. Yes, they do bleed on clothes, especially if your hair is dark and you're wearing lighter colors, or if your hair is light and you're wearing darker colors. Maybe not so much reds, but red bleeds really, really bad. I've been every color of the rainbow, as you can tell. So do we have a match? Awesome. What color have you decided on? I think this butterscotch would look absolutely stunning with your facial features and your skin color. It's really not a color that, it's really a color that suits everybody, and you can't go wrong with a really beautiful butterscotch color. Okay. I will let Janet know. Would you like to do it today? Alright. Great. She actually has an opening right now if you're willing. Alright. Well, let's get you back there and started on your new hair color experience. I hope you love your color as much as I think you will. Okay. I hope to see you after.